Windows XP is still running on more than 1 million PCs worldwide. A recent study on StatCounter recently revealed that Windows XP is still on 0.35% of PCs worldwide. That means that there are just over a million PCs in the world running this decades-old OS. As you may know, Armenia, a country located next to Azerbaijan and Georgia, at the intersection of Europe, is the only country in the world that still uses XP across all computers. In contrast, Windows 10 has about 35% market share, but XP has 56%. Armenia is a very poor country, but the nation is also heavily Christian, and this has possibly affected the everyday life of Armenians. Armenia is also quite conservative, so they may refuse to move on in terms of software and hardware, but not doing the smart and sensible thing is surely going to lead to massive infections spreading across networks. Or surely, something bad would happen, right? Well, not always, but if the businesses in Armenia still use Windows XP, it does introduce serious issues, such as security holes and unfixed bugs or issues, and heaps of mainstream software has dropped support for Windows XP. However, a hefty chunk of free and open-source software still runs on this 22-year-old OS. Still, it's not sensible to not update your OS or software, and an unsupported system is not considered usable or secure in most business environments, let alone a home environment, so the way those businesses are going, they could suffer severe ransomware attacks and malware invasions, even if they use antivirus software that does not protect you from zero-day exploits, or really nasty stuff. If you know someone who still uses Windows XP, you should tell them it is time to move on. Sure, it was great, but now it has been unsupported for nearly a decade, so it's very dangerous to use as a main system. A great option would be to trial a Linux distribution, such as Linux Lite, Sparky Linux, or Peppermint OS. These distros are very good at replicating that Windows XP look and feel, but they are more modern, and a great deal of free and open-source software is available on these distributions. Some of them still support the 32-bit architecture too, which is what you would likely have if your machine was made between 2001 and 2006. Those were the years XP was sold on PCs worldwide. Linux can revive older hardware really well, and it feels lightning fast, so why not give one of the distros mentioned a try, if you still have an XP-era machine laying around? Another great way to use Windows XP is to run it inside a virtual machine using Oracle VirtualBox, or VMware, and disconnect it from the internet, to avoid all chances of getting infected or spoofed. You can use a Windows XP VM for testing legacy software too. In fact, this is the reason I still use XP in a VM. You could also download a theme on a Linux distro that looks like XP, and make it look and feel like it.